We'll be starting out this episode by making a beautiful marbled cake. In the center of the baking pan, place a glass, and then the bottom of a plastic bottle. Now we'll pour the batter over the plastic bottle, alternating between the two different colors. Once all the batter has been used, we can remove the plastic bottle. Then we'll bake the cake in the oven with the glass. Once it's finished, we can remove the glass and fill the center with blueberries. Cut a piece to see how beautiful it came out. We can store fresh garlic for a very long time by placing it in salt. Peel apart the garlic heads into cloves of garlic. Then add the garlic into the jar with salt. Then alternate layers of garlic and salt. Seal the jar with a lid. Our next recipe is meatloaf. We'll make a thin layer of ground beef by placing it between two sheets of baking paper or the cotton board. We can use our hands or the back of a knife to get the right shape. We'll peel off the top layer of baking paper and then add a layer of grated carrots. Next, we'll roll the meatloaf up using the baking paper and twist both ends of the paper shut. We can use binder clips to better secure the ends of the paper. After baking, we can cut the meatloaf into slices to see how it came out. A quick and easy way to cook chicken breasts is to cook them in a sheet of baking paper. Use a mallet to pound the chicken breasts to a thin fillet. We'll then season with salt and any of our other favorite seasonings. Place the chicken breast with the baking paper onto the skillet and cook for about 2 to 3 minutes on both sides. Our chicken has cooked perfectly and it was very easy. To easily freeze tomatoes, we can use a plastic bag or plastic wrap. Lay the tomato slices out in a row and then fold the plastic over the layer. Repeat this for all of the tomatoes and place it in the freezer. To use the frozen tomatoes, just peel back the plastic to pull out the tomatoes. One way we can fry all these fish at once is by putting them on a wooden skewer or chopstick like so. Then season the fish with salt and coat them with rice flour. Place them on a heated skillet with oil to cook. Once one side is browned, flip them over to cook the other side. To remove the head, press down along the spine and then tear it at a downward angle. Did you know that we can use disposable wooden chopsticks as skewers to make kebabs? It's very easy and convenient. To avoid washing these white button mushrooms, we can peel them instead. Just use a knife to peel them and cloth or paper towel to clean them even more. This is especially useful when making kebabs since wet mushrooms won't cook as nicely as dry mushrooms. We can skewer them onto the chopsticks like so, and then cook them right next to our chicken kebabs. Some other uses for chopsticks include beating eggs, cutting cucumbers in a spiral shape, and cutting eggplant into a diamond-shaped pattern. We can even use chopsticks to mix together small amounts of chocolate, which is more convenient than a spoon. To more easily remove the shells from sunflower seeds, we can use 2 ice cream sticks wrapped together with a rubber band and a bead in between. Place the sunflower seed in the middle to crack. We can use this mug that has a lip to open this jar. Putting a thin layer of butter around the edge of the saucepan will prevent the milk from rising up and spilling out the sides. You can cut leeks into long strips without using a knife. You just need to use a fork. To keep this induction stovetop clean, just use an ordinary paper towel. You can separate the egg white from the yolk using a funnel. Break the egg into the funnel and all the egg white sinks down. Decorative glass cutting boards like these are not meant to be used for cutting. They are meant for serving since the glass dulls the knife quickly. When pushing vegetables off the cutting board, use the blunt side of the knife. Likewise, crack eggs open using the blunt side of the knife. To freeze kernels of corn, we'll start by breaking the cob in half and then removing one row of kernels with a tool. We can remove the rest by hand. Once all the kernels have been removed, place them in a plastic Ziploc bag and use a plastic bottle, a straw, and a hair dryer to suck out all the air from the plastic bag before freezing.